Alright guys, you guys are troopers if you hung out. This is part 3 of the steel series. So if you haven't, you might want to go back and check the other 2 videos on steel. I've got probably 15 to 20 different steels here that I'm just kind of giving some quick opinions on, and it's just taking forever. So hopefully I'm not boring you. Part number 3 is what this will be, and kind of saving it for these ultra premium steels that I have in my collection. So what we're looking at, CPM D2, Duratec 20CV, CPM S90V, this is CPM M4, and this is ZDP 189. So let's get into it. In the last video I wrapped that up talking about this CPM D2. Awesome steel, awesome knife, one of my favorite EDCs right here. Very light. Not going to get into all that. This is not a review. It's a review of steels, kind of. Alright, so the whole series we've been moving up from the lower end all the way up to the high end. So here's the high end. And what you're looking at, what I just told you we're looking at, let's put these in some kind of order here. I think they go like this. Alright, so the Duratec 20CV that Rick Hinderer is using, I've had this knife for maybe 2.5 years. When he put out this Generation 3, this was one of the first batches, so I've had it however long the Gen 3's been out. And you can see I've reprofiled it. The blade is not scratched up because I don't cut a lot of abrasive stuff, but I promise you this has seen its fair share of use, and the stonewash kind of hides a lot of that. So anyways, let's get into it. Thought I seen a little bit of a chip there, but maybe hadn't noticed that before. Can we see this? No. I'll see if we can get it to focus. No way. Alright, sorry about that, guys. It's not really a big chip, it's just a little, like, roll. Alright, so this is Duratec 20CV, and holds an edge very well. It's very hard, and is supposed to be known for its toughness, and that's why he uses it. And I'd have to agree, you know, just a very nice steel. Holds an edge forever. You could break down boxes all day with this. Not that this is the knife to do that, you know, due to the grind, but you certainly could, and the edge would still be very usable afterwards. So I think it would hold a very nice working edge after you did that. Duratec 20CV is a little hard to sharpen. You're going to be on them stones for a while if you're not using diamonds. Diamonds, not a problem at all, as like most of these steels. So, which I'd suggest, once you get up into these higher end steels, start to look at some diamonds to take care of them, because you're going to need them. So, hard steel, I would say it's better than the CTS XHP as far as edge holding, and maybe a little better than the CPM D2. Maybe. You know, no scientific testing at all has been done by me. Just a great steel that will hold an edge. So this is the ZDP 189. Okay. And I know if you've watched the other 2 parts to this series here, you know that I haven't said that there's any steels that I don't like. Well, if I'm a fan of those other steels, like, I'm even more of a fan of ZDP 189. Absolutely love it. Holds an edge forever. You can reprofile it down very low. For me, I've never had any chipping problems. My only experience, though, is with Spyderco's ZDP 189. So whatever they're doing for the heat treat, I'd say it really goes well for my uses. So I've never had to take any chips or anything out of this. And you can use the crap out of this thing and it will stay sharp. And loves a polish. As you can see, I got a polish on there. Very nice. I know the Stretch 2 is more set up for a slicer blade. But I tell you what, I don't think that you could chip this, in a hard use blade. If this was made out of ZDP 189, I don't think you'd have any problems with brittleness. Maybe if you ran it super hard, but Spyderco kind of seems to back off maximum hardness and hits that sweet spot. And I think it kind of shows in use. Alright, the next would be CPM S90V. Actually, it should probably be M4 first. And then this is the Mac Daddy of all edge holding that I have in my collection. So again, no scientific testing has been done between these two. But I'll tell you what, M4 is very fine grain steel. That's my impressions on it. Whether it is or not, I don't know. Again, I don't know composition of the steel. I just know my uses and sharpening and use. Takes a very, very fine edge. Loves a very high polish and will get sharp like nothing you've ever seen. Unless you've had M4 and sharpened it and polished it up, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't, I would say try to get you some M4. Awesome. Very tough too at this hardness. So hold an edge forever and you're not going to see any rolls and chips or breaks or anything like that. As far as my experience has been. So it's CPM M4. They make competition choppers and everything out of this stuff. Real good stuff, really tough. Sharpening, you're going to need some diamonds for the reprofile. You can sharpen it on regular Spyderco stones or regular stones. It's just going to take you a while. So next up, and I would say the granddaddy of all the edge holding steels that I own so far, is the CPM S90V. Super, super tough as far as you can lay your edge way back and holds an edge forever. Like, honest, you probably, normal uses, if you're not really going real hardcore on your folder, I bet you could use this as an EDC and only have to sharpen it maybe once every other month. That's a heavy user. I know there's people out there that, maybe in construction and stuff like that, that go through drywall and everything. That's totally a different case, but for my use as EDC stuff, I don't sharpen this much. If I had 25 refrigerator cardboard boxes to break down, without a doubt, I would grab this knife with the S90V. And I would probably expect the thing to still catch on your thumbnail after it cut all that cardboard. Probably wouldn't shave, but still a very usable working edge. And probably still be sharp enough, where most normal people would say that's still very sharp, But anyways, I don't want to ramble no more. Held you guys for damn near 30 minutes now. I'm sorry if I bored you, but I guess you could have just clicked off if you weren't interested. But anyways, guys, I really appreciate everything, everybody hanging out, and just chatting up some knife steels. If you want or have any questions, PM, comment below. Hopefully I can get to them, or on Blade Forums all the time. So, it is what it is, guys. Thank you so much. We'll catch you on the next video. See ya.